Hi there guys, this is Garth here from Draw the Trigger, and right now we have got Eradicator of the Empire. It's the new Narukami trial deck. So without further ado, let's tear into it and let's show you what you get inside it. Things out of the way, and that. Put those to the side. The usual stuff that you get in a trial deck, like the playmat, very nice, a quick starter's guide, and the playbook with all of the more extensive rules. So what do you get in it? Well, let's begin with the main card that you saw on the front there. Eradicator, Vowing Sword Dragon. His skill is Limit Break 4. When a Narukami rides this unit, choose one of your opponent's rear guards in the front row, retire it, and choose your vanguard, and that unit gets plus 10,000 power until the end of turn. This card itself has its own ability, which is when this unit attacks, if the number of cards in your opponent's damage zone is 3 or more, this unit gets plus 2,000 until the end of battle. Which is very nice. Next, we have 4 Barrage Eradicator Zion. His ability is Counter plus 1 from the Vanguard or Rearguard circle. When this unit attacks, you may pay the cost. If you do, this unit gets power plus 3,000 until the end of that battle. Very nice for making numbers. Next, 1 Hollow, 1 Not. Discharging Dragon. Limit Break 4. When this unit attacks the Vanguard, this unit gets power plus 5,000 until the end of that battle. That's from the Vanguard circle and from the Rearguard. When this unit attacks the Vanguard, if you have a Narukami Vanguard, this unit gets power plus 2,000 until the end of that battle. Moving on to the Grade 2s, we shall start with the 10k vanilla. That's Eradicator Thunderboom Dragon. Looks very awesome. A lot more awesome than Thunderstorm Dragoon, methinks. Next, 1 Eradicator Spark Rain Dragon. Very mean that they only put 1 12k attacker in each trial deck, but what are you going to do? Other than get lots of them. So yeah, this is a grade 2 9k. When this unit attacks, if you have a Vanguard with Eradicator in its card name, this unit gets power plus 3,000 until the end of that battle. Next, 1 Assassin Sword Eradicator Susai. Counterboss 2 from the Vanguard or Rearguard circle. When this unit attack hits a Vanguard, if you have a Vanguard with Eradicator in its card name, you may pay the cost. If you do, choose one of your opponent's rearguards in the front row and retire it. All of the retiring. Good times. Next, 2 Dragon Dancer Veronica. You're a special interceptor. When this unit intercepts, if you have a Narukami Vanguard, this unit gets shield plus 5,000 until the end of that battle. Last of the grade 2s. 4 Lightning Blade Eradicator Jeem. When this unit attacks, if the number of rearguards your opponent has is 2 or less, this unit gets power plus 3,000 until the end of that battle. So it becomes an 11k. If you're able to keep up with the retiring, then he can be quite useful. Moving on to the grade 1s. Red River Dragoon. 4 copies of him in alternate art Baus form. Much nicer looking than the previous one. Next, we have 4 copies of Eradicator Demolition Dragon. This is a 7k grade 1 that gets plus 3,000 power when it attacks, if you have an Eradicator Vanguard. Very, very nice. Next, we have 4 copies of Dust Storm Eradicator Toko. 7k grade 1 with the activated ability of Counterboss 1. This unit gets power plus 1,000 until the end of turn. Useful if you need to hit numbers. Last of the grade 1s, we have 2 copies of Eradicator of Fire Kokaiji. When this unit boosts a Narukami Vanguard, if the number of cards in your opponent's damage zone is 3 or more, the boosted unit gets power plus 4,000 until the end of that battle. So it's a 10k booster. It's essentially Photon Bomber Wyvern, but now he's got Eradicator in his card name. And looks a lot different. Looks very cool. And first of the grade 0s is the starter, which has no skill. Stone Bullet Eradicator Hulky. In the case of both of the trial decks, they have really cool looking starters, but they will never be seen again because they have no skill. So, it sucks. It's no good, I say. No good. Moving on to the triggers, we have 4 copies of Eradicator Yellow Gem Carbuncle, that's the crit. 4 copies of Eradicator Dragon Mage, there is your draw trigger. 4 copies of Zephyr Eradicator Hayate, stand trigger, and 4 copies of Worm Toxin Eradicator Sayobo, the heal trigger. There we go. So that's the deck. But how did the two decks do when they go against each other? Stay tuned for the next video to see which of the trial decks is best. Thanks for watching, we shall see you in the next video.